Check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. One, two, testes. One, two, three. Testes. One, two, three. LBZ, man. Where the hell are y'all at? Yeah, they should notify y'all when this channel come on, cause the other channel I know is chock full of controversy. LVZ, the controversial one. The controversial one. So I wanted to talk about this Ron Lee Wynn character and our young brother Kobe that was shot in Michigan. Now, for those who don't know the case or what I'm talking about, a 6-year-old boy in Michigan was shot through the arm. And the doctors say it was 1 inch away from taking this little boy's life. It went clear through his little tiny arm. And I was sitting there thinking about my little son, Jabari, at 6 years old, and how clueless he was. And even in his mischievousness, he was still like innocent. He wasn't, a threat to anything. Just so little or so small. And when I seen that little boy, I could not help but see my son and feel a certain attachment to that little boy. So immediately I was angry when I first started to cook on the story yesterday, because I didn't learn about it till later. Anywho, when I learned about the shit, I was of course, needless to say it, y'all know me, I was pissed. Really. I guess from yeah, this boy's father is a coward. And that's what we talking about, beat up. That's what I'm talking about. This boy's father being a coward. Okay. At first, when I first heard the story and I heard the boy went home to his dad, I was kind of relieved because I said it's a male there. It's going defend his son. I thought that it was going to be a black man there to defend his young black son. Because I know me, if you touch my son, I don't care if you're Mike Tyson, you getting dealt with. I don't care if you Iron Mike Tyson. I don't give a fuck if you Deontay Wilder. No, I ain't even finished all the way over there yet. Huh? I was about to say, looking like a young Whisbro. Hey, but real talk, y'all. I mean, what is up with the father? I was reading Yahoo News, and it said that he's not allowed to return to his house. But the father talk about, I'm scared for my family. I don't know what to do. He was on the phone crying to the prosecutors. Why is he out on $100,000 bail? Nigga, why are you asking that? Nigga, why are you asking that? First of all, he wouldn't have been able to return home if he did that to my son. The judge wouldn't have had to tell him he can't return to the residence. It wouldn't have been nothing for him to return to. He was supposed to return to rubble and ash. It was supposed to be nothing. That was supposed to be a redundant statement telling that man don't go home. Because his house was not supposed to be there anymore. As a dad, the minute that you see that happened to your son, man, I'm not calling the police. He calling the police for what I'm about to do to him. I'm not calling the police. Young one, you can't protect your children, Slim. You look weak as a man. You can't protect your kids with it. Little Kobe ain't gonna have nobody to go to. You don't sit up there crying and shit like some sucker trying to figure. I want justice for my little boy. How you doing? You as father, you supposed to make sure that happens. I don't know what kind of fathers these brothers got. I got finished down there with. I don't know what kind of fathers these niggas got. But whatever. Mm-mm. He was. But yeah, guys, I mean, honest, this whole thing is crazy. This shit is crazy. They your son gets shot through the arm, and you sitting there talk about you scared for your family. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm scared. Oh Lord, oh Jesus, I'm so scared. Now, from what I'm hearing, this guy's been a terror to the neighborhood for quite some time. Now, I'm trying to figure out why we get so lame when it come to other motherfuckers abusing us, but let a black man move in that neighborhood with that tough guy shit. She, that nigga won't be in that neighborhood no more. Let a black guy come there with that tough guy shit. Oh no, you see how niggas react? Oh Lord, I just don't know what to do. Ooh, Lord, I know. Ooh, Lord, I not know. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, I just don't know. Right? I see them on TV acting like a old bitch on the phone. He's acting like straight up cowards. Right, motherfucker. This motherfucker shot your child, and you ain't got nothing to say about that, self think tank. My brother, my brother, Black Reality, Grant in the building. Man, imagine, Grant. Look at your baby. Look at your baby boy. Look at my nephew, man. Imagine your son come running in the house screaming, crying, saying he shot me at 6 years old. You know, it's certain shit as a father you prepare for. Somebody try to steal your son's bike. They might try to jump your son. He shot me with your 6-year-old. He shot me. He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer. When that didn't work, he shot me. When trying to hit me with a little kid with a sledgehammer. When that didn't work, he shot him, and then he's out on $10,000 bond, right? He's out on bond, and you complaining about it. Why ain't you waiting right up there at the courthouse to know when he got the bond? Why you not knowing what his bond was so you could know? I'd have been. Why ain't you at his bond hearing, knowing that he got a $10,000 bond? Why ain't you paying the $1,000 so he can get out? And doing a Franklin Saint to that man. I mean, really, the, the time for fear is over. You scared they gonna give you some time? It ain't get him none. I bet motherfuckers know they can't do that after. It need to be pull up summer in front of that house, Michigan. 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 Needs to be a pull up summer at that house. I believe need to be a pull up summer at that house. And they should treat that house like the Klan treat a black church. They should do that house just like the Ku Klux Klan do a historically black church. What y'all think? I do that motherfucker just like yeah, I learned from the Klan. What you learn from the Klan? How to treat your house, motherfucker. How to treat your goddamn house. This father, though, this father is the reason it's really bothering. Because I just can't see it, man. I don't even want you to talk to my child loud. For real. I don't even want you to say nothing to him loud. I want explanation for why you raised your voice at him anyway. I know ain't no black man gonna go out there way fucking no little kids unless the little kids being disrespectful. I know that. I know that about black men. Black men normally don't go out their way to say nothing to no kids unless the kids being extremely disrespectful. Even at that note, the first thing they ask for is a parent. We don't put our hands on none of these damn kids. We should be putting our hands on some of these motherfuckers' kids. These little bastards. They disrespect the fuck out of us. When we touch their kids, we doing 25 to life. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna snatch little motherfucking Hector up. I had to tell her one yesterday when Jabari was at the I took Jabari to a little trampoline park around the way. Yeah, hood as hell. Launch and it was a birthday party there. Some other black kids and Jabari was on this little the sky dunk, the basketball trampoline joint. And he was on there trying to dunk. And there was this motherfucker little Hispanic boy that kept trying to get on with him. And I had to tell him, hey, little SA, kick rocks. Because Jabari was trying to be nice. I'm like, Jabari, tell him get the fuck off. Then Jabari had to tell him, hey, move. Move out the way. And his father was there. I ain't give a fuck. Because none of the black kids was doing that. None of the black kids be doing that shit. It be them kids doing that shit sometimes. Trying rough shit and bully shit. And then when we say something, then it all stops. You gotta tell your kids to put hands on these motherfuckers if they get to talking records. Tell your kids ain't nothing wrong with cutting a man down at the knees. Teach your kids, man, ain't nothing wrong with putting hands on these clowns. We make sure they ain't mutiny. Oh shit. It ain't mutiny. They say I got a guess. Who's the guess? Oh shit, I'm the guess. How the fuck am I guessing? Hey y'all, LVC, 2 times. How in the fuck? Well, I guess you can never have too much of a good thing. There's always been more than one of me anyway I wanted to have. Here you go. Anyway, that father's a goddamn coon. I don't know. Let me get this shit right. All right, there we go. I got my own self out of this shit. It's good to know StreamYard up off the same shit YouTube do. Oh, fuck, I got this echo. Is the police surveying my shit? Probably so. God damn it. That's better. Anyway, as I was saying, this here racist Vietnamese man probably mad about his country being blown up by white people and want to take it out on a black family. Because, low key, they ain't really like when we was fighting in those wars. Because we was coming there helping the whiteys whoop ass. And a lot of these Asian countries got colonized and compromised, fucking with the white man fucking with us. Think about it. World War II, they was losing. We helped them beat the Japanese. Korean conflict, the only reason it was a tie because we was there. Vietnam, America lost that war. But the reason they was able to stay in it was the black bodies they kept funneling in for the war. And they have always had a fear of having to fight us. That's why they would always tell us, go home. This ain't your fight. This shit like that. Eugene ass. There we go. But yeah, a lot of the wars and a lot of the things that they lost, or feel like that they lost, it was because we was in direct opposition to them. I mean, direct opposition. Right. These motherfuckers, a lot of these people are fighting for the right to oppress us and not to be treated like us. They call themselves minorities, but when they say that they minorities, they mean, oh no, we're not Negroes. You know, we got to start learning this. That when these motherfuckers say minorities, they mean they not Negroes. Assholes can't part. Yeah, we gotta start understanding when they say the shit that they say, oh, we're not Negroes. They're there. They're there. They'll consider me one of those. We want to be white like you. And that's why this motherfucker name is Ryan Lee Quinn. I want y'all to see that. But Ryan, what the fuck is America? What the fuck is Asian about? What's Vietnamese about Ryan? Right. Tell me what's Vietnamese about Ryan. I want you to understand. We had our name changed when we got here, which is why we a lot of times we end up naming ourselves historically European names. A lot of us tried to get away from that, which is why my son's name Jabari and Charisma. We tried to find more unique, less European sounding names, even coming up with our own versions of names. They weren't totally African, but they damn sure weren't European. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? So they didn't have African names, but they weren't European. We don't have European names. Well, these motherfuckers came over here and changed their name to what it is. These motherfuckers came over here and voluntarily changed their names. Voluntarily. So you see what I'm saying? They volunteered, and the reason they did that was to be a part of the establishment. Think about black people who say they name their kids those white sounding names. They honestly they say so he can get a job later on in life. They really say that. They be having that black sounding name. They won't hire them. When in actuality, which is bullshit, No matter what, they ain't gonna hire you. Cause look, your name could be John Smith. You can get a call back, but once they find out who you are, that's it. If they don't want to hire you, they not gonna hire you. That's what just be so funny to me. They think, oh, I'ma just submit to master's will. They can keep trying that shit, but I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I got sound now. But yeah, like I was saying, the prosecutor's talking about um maybe we could do something to get their bond redone. Well, what about this judge who locks up black people all the fucking time? But then when a 6-year-old kid gets shot, it's 10 stat. You know the 10% of a $10,000 bond is $1,000. What up, bro? Be safe. I see you tomorrow, fool. But real talk, we gotta think about this. How many years has this judge been sending black people up the river? But the minute this Asian guy does something wrong, he lets this guy go. And I told y'all, you got to think of the mentality. Every minority is not made the same. Because if you were the same, they would treat you the same. Every minority, not the same. Think about it. You don't get the same treatment as an Asian, and you see that. But like I said, his name shows it all. Ryan Lee Wynn. Hmm. My father used to say this shit. I said, motherfucker, I'm at work. It's a motherfucker named Mike, and I'm looking for him. It's an Asian dude, and I tell him, motherfucker, that ain't right. Your name supposed to be Lee Wynn or some shit like that, right? And the Asian dude looked at my father. Well, my father said, "What, motherfucker? That's your name. I'm a black man stuck in America. That's why my name Gerald. But you have no excuse. You you have no excuse. They didn't they didn't change your name and strip y'all your heritage. They did that to us. But you you literally volunteered for your heritage and name to be changed.